Hi everyone, we're here today at the Norfolk Motorhome and Campervan show. Join us as we have a good wander around the show and pick out some highlights for you.
So I'm just going to have a quick look around these. It's Bulldog conversions, local to here in Norwich. Just having a look around. These look like a lovely interior on this one. So this is on a Peugeot base van, but more importantly, I've spied at the back, they've got a TGE for sale. So let's have a quick look and see what Sarah thinks to this one. What do you think?
It's a sport van, isn't it?
Oh, it's a sport home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if you...
So bed down here as well as...
Okay, so that pulls out.
Looks like it.
Yeah. So anyone who hasn't seen a sport home before, they tend to have a high bed at the back, which means that you end up with a big garage underneath. So if you've got a motorbike or a scooter or e-bikes or whatever that you want to store inside, you can get it underneath the bed at the back, inside the van. Sometimes they have showers, sometimes they don't and things, but obviously this one's got a toilet.
I don't think it's got a shower because that's quite a velour sort of inside, isn't it?
Well, this is something you don't see every day. This is a Peugeot Boxer, so I think Ducato style van, and it's 5 metres long, so the same length as a Volkswagen California or a small pop-top van, but it has got a pop-top. So it's built on a low roof Peugeot Boxer, and obviously gives you all that nice extra headroom that you get, so a bit more space inside, a bit more airy, but it's obviously really easy to park still. So really nice to see something a little bit different to the norm. So this is from Orange Campers, and as you can see, it's got a really good size fold down bed inside, traditional internal layout, so wardrobe at the back, and then your side kitchen at the front. Obviously a large fridge in this one as well, and swivel seats at the front. So yeah, really nice to see something a little bit different. Sarah's desperate to have a flag and a flagpole. I'm not so sure. Let us know in the comments below. Are flags and flagpoles good, bad? I'm not sure. Still undecided. What have you found here then?
I do like myself a little craft stand. So what have we got? Some bunting. Sorry, Ali, at Campervan Carpets. I think I might prefer your bunting though, actually.
So who is this? The Happy Caravaner.
Yeah. So little lavender bags. They've got some tea towels and seat belt covers. Cotton aprons.
I really like these kind of things, the organisers.
Yeah, they're pretty,
those
aren't
are pretty
they?
cool, aren't they? They've got kind of pockets,
Yeah.
pennants.
I think that's actually oilcloth, isn't it? Yeah.
That's nice.
Which is nice, yeah.
Yeah, nice to see different things, isn't it?
Often it's a pronunciation, isn't it? You're not
I suspect we're not going to be going home empty-handed today. Always do like a good look round the Brunner stand whenever we come to one of these. We've always got loads of really good, nice sort of German quality outdoor gear. Our table that we've got, an Axia 2, which is that one just there. We're very, very happy with that. It's really good, but I might have a look at some of the crockery sets, because they do some fantastic ones with the anti-slip that we've shown on the channel before, so we'll have to see what they've got at the show, see if there's any show deals going on. Let's have a look.
Brunner stand then. So these guys do some, in our opinion, really nice crockery and bits. It's this Stone Touch melamine.
Has that got the rubber band thing on the back as well? Oh yeah, the anti-slip.
Yeah, so sort of anti-slip bit on it here.
Yeah, so have this kind of band on the back, don't
yeah. It's nice stuff.
It feels like whenever we've looked at this stuff before, we haven't quite found the design which we think that's the one.
They're all very nice. I want something a bit more fun, I think.
But it's German though, isn't it? Do they do fun?
Be careful what you say there, Will. Tarring an entire nation with the anti-fun brush. I'm sure they.
Grey,
like fun.
grey, white, black.
Bluish.
You know, where's the orange? Oh, there is an orange chopping board.
It's more quality.
Oh, it's definitely quality. Yeah.
I think probably out of all of them, that one's probably my favourite at the moment. This pearl one.
So this one.
I like that.
Yeah, it's an odd-shaped bowl though. Need to think a little bit more, I think.
Bit more consideration required.
Sarah's got the fun magnet with her. Everyone wants to say hello to the dog, look. I've been waiting to have a look at one of these for a little while and they've literally just come out. So this is really exciting. This is an Adria Active.
What makes it active, Will? Shall we find out?
I think we better go and find out, hadn't we? I mean, they do look really good, actually. So what it is, so you've got a Renault platform. It looks roughly about 5 meters long, so like a normal transporter style. But obviously it's got a pop top in. These are, as it says, made by Adria. So let's have a look at, first of all, what the spec sheet says. So, length 4999, so 5 meters long.
Yeah.
This one's 62,795, or from 62,795. This one's 70,800, which, you know, if you compare it to a
kind of normal,
transporter, unfortunately, that's kind of normal these days for a new van.
New normal.
So let's go and have a look at the interior then and see what you get. Okay, let's have a look inside then. So we've got normal sliding bench seat. So obviously got rails inside.
2 doors.
2 doors.
Two doors.
One door.
Two
Another door. But actually,
we can count.
Why don't you hop in and have a look at that kitchen unit over there, look. Sorry, we have to manoeuvre the dog in as well. So what have we got over there then?
That's it. Good girl. There we go.
Dog's getting better.
Oh,
So you got
okay. Little fridge with a little freezer box.
It's a little compressor
So it's your
fridge on the
normal
end.
fridge,
Yeah.
normal size of fridge.
What have we got on the top? Is that a cutlery tray or something? Oh,
Drawer. There's no cutlery tray in it, but I suspect, yes, cutlery tray is probably what you'd
Okay.
most
And
likely
is that a
use
sink
it for.
or a hob on top?
This
Is?
is both.
Oh.
So one burner
I've not seen one of those
and
before.
a little sink.
That is neat, isn't it?
It is neat.
So single burner, very nice indeed. And I tell you what, inside, because that doesn't come all the way and you can step through the entire van, makes it feel really quite airy.
Guys, I'm slightly concerned as to where you're going to put all of your pots and pans and
Oh, you're just being picky now.
bits and pieces. You've got a fridge, you've got a cutlery drawer. Where am I putting my kettle?
Does the seat need to go back? Is that the problem?
No, well, there's a cupboard here, but I think that's going to be your gas bottle.
Ah.
I don't think that's particularly usable because it's got this vent on it.
Okay, so maybe you need to have something which goes in the rails or something as a storage
possibly.
box. Okay.
It's nice. I mean, the timbre door feels lovely and everything.
Swivel seats at the front,
Yeah.
of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, does look good. Nice to see an alternative actually to the usual layout and good Adria build, so it feels nice.
Yeah.
Obviously got blown air
There's,
heating, there's a vent in the floor.
Curtains as well, I've just noticed, are silver backed. So a bit
Very
thermal
nice.
as well and blackout
Very nice.
too. And it looks like they pin up around,
Around the doors.
They've got press studs sort of around there.
I think it looks better in this colour, I have to say.
And then, whoop, careful, but they've got blinds there, little
Should we just have a quick
Concertina
wander in the
blinds.
back? There's the table. So you've got the table on the back of the seat.
a good
Outdoor
sort of general
shower.
boot area there, isn't there?
Yeah. Water
Oh, that's
filler.
where you fill your water. Well, that's quite good, isn't it? You're never going to mistake that for your diesel.
That's true.
That's your outdoor shower, isn't it?
And then a bit of wardrobe at the
Fitted
back here
pocket
as
there
well.
that they've put some tent pegs in.
You've got a socket at the top there. Nice little wardrobe. Gas bottle at the bottom by the looks of it, down here.
Okay, well, I wonder what that cupboard is then that was further forward that's got the vent on it.
Looks like there's another cupboard there too.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nice.
So let us know in the comments below what you think of this new Adria Active. Is this the kind of thing that floats your boat? What do you think? Looks pretty cool to me, especially in this darker colour. Looks really, really decent. Nice to see something new. Whenever I come to one of these shows, I'm always a sucker for wheels. I don't know why, but we're looking at some Camper Kings here. Look at these bad boys. You've got some fantastic looking 20s. And then over the other side, doesn't a good set of wheels really set off a van? So what do you think then? Is this the new style for ours?
I do like the whole urban camo
Do
kind
you?
of idea, I must admit.
Is this
yeah.
urban though? It's
Well,
got
no,
green in
this
it.
is more
Actual.
rural and urban camo because it's got some grey in it too.
Well, that's handy, really, isn't it?
I think I called it urban probably because it's straight lines
It's kind of
rather
geometric.
than the geometric
Right.
rather than the sort of
Yeah.
almost leafy kind of
Okay.
camo style. Yeah, I like it.
It's pretty cool. Certainly distinctive. Always great to see a really good selection of awnings when you come to an outdoor show like this. So Norwich Camping and Leisure here, huge camping retailer. They've got loads of Outdoor Revolution stuff here today. Just looking at all the different styles. So we've got a Cayman Curl Air. Obviously attaches. And we've got these fantastic windbreaks as well, which we saw at the NEC, and no doubt Sarah's about to tell me
Yeah, you found my favourite
that she really wants one.
windbreaks. I do. I want that
I've
one.
still not bought her one yet.
Pop top, not the pop top. The pop up
Pop-up windbreak.
polycotton windbreak.
The pop.
Pop up poly. There's far too many peas.
So that's this one, is it?
This one here, the 129.99. Yeah, 4 panels, so you can make a nice kind of rectangle out of it.
I think all you're looking at for that is to make sure that that is in a space. Can you turn it into a box?
She can be corralled, basically. So if we sit outside the van, we can put something out that makes a kind of big U shape, and at least she's
I was
not.
thinking about a box. 4 sides on a box.
Well, yes, it would be a very small box, and I think she could probably jump out of it if she really wanted to.
What do you think, Pop?
I think she wants some downtime.
Right, so we're having a look at a CMC campervan now, and this has got a pop top, so normal kind of. I think it's a Renault. This one, had to just double check. Let's have a look and see what's in this wardrobe. So, is it a wardrobe? Is the question, or is it something else? And this is
Oh, it's a toilet.
actually a toilet. So usually in these are all exposed at the back. They don't have their own cupboard or anything like that. But actually in this one, they've done a nice job of disguising it, putting it in its own little cupboard. So very nice. And if you take a look down the centre there, you can see this is a twin single. So they've got single bed on the left-hand side, single bed on the right-hand side. Those convert back into travel seats as well. And obviously with a pop top means you can sleep 4, but you've got a rear kitchen. So you've got a nice grill in here as well. And obviously your fridge, double burner hob.
And you pop top so you can sleep another 2 upstairs
Yeah.
too.
So really, really nice little conversion. So what do we have here then? We have a little dog carrier. I think it might be a bit too small for her.
Do you want to go in? Got a little treat. Shall we pop it in? There you go.
Oh,
And straight back out.
might be a little bit too small, I think. Oh, Pop. Just having a quick look around the nightstand, and I tell you what, this Prestige Tourer they've got here. So this is on a transporter. Look at those lovely clean lines in here. So we've got nice diamond stitched leather inside. Look at that lovely clean surface in there. Absolutely stunning. That's an induction hob on the top, a covered sink Beautiful, beautiful conversion. So, you know, sometimes when you're at a show, you can just see a van which you just think, wow, that looks absolutely spot on. I think I might have found my van of the show.
It's beautiful.
Doesn't
Done
that-
a lovely job of polishing it up,
Doesn't
haven't
that look
they?
amazing?
Stunning. Even the wheels.
It really does. They have done a
Beautiful.
cracking job. That body kit on it, the wheels, everything looks superb. Let's have a look and see whether it looks the same inside. Always like to have a good look at these My Riders when we come around a show, because it's like half a bike for you, isn't it?
Yeah, that's one way you could put it.
But look at it, look, it's a tiny bike.
Doesn't mean I need a half a bike, does it? I'm just a small adult, that's all.
Small adult bike.
Yeah.
Now, in all fairness, they do look absolutely brilliant, don't they? They fold up nice and small. Obviously an e-bike as well. So if you can't quite stretch to a Brompton electric bike, which are about the 3 mark, something like that,
Yeah.
then actually 1500
Starts to sound like a very
starts to
good
sound
deal.
like quite a good deal. And obviously being small and the ability to fold it up means you can keep it inside the van and not worry about it getting nicked all the time.
And the thing I've always found with the Bromptons, Will's got one and he loves it, and he's 6'1" and a bit. Whenever I ride it, it's too much of a stretch between the saddle and the handlebars. It makes it actually quite uncomfortable to ride for any length of
Yeah.
time, because I need that to be shorter, but you obviously can't change that on a Brompton. And
These look-
geometry on these is quite a bit different to a Brompton.
Does look a lot better, doesn't it? Well, this certainly looks familiar. This is a very similar van to a Grand California, but with a high roof. But this is a Winesberg on a Fiat Ducato.
Yeah, I think it's actually quite a lot higher than the Cali,
Is it?
actually. Yeah, because the bed is up here, and it's this fold-down structure. There's a handle up there. I've not got a hope reaching that without standing on a chair somewhere. But yeah, it folds up really nice and neatly out of the way, actually. There's a ladder stored here that you obviously hook onto it to put there to use that bed, and then it's obviously part of it's over the cab area, and the bed at the back's transverse, as you'd expect, and you've got 2 sets of huge cupboards above that bed, actually going right the way up to the sky. We'll probably actually have to film that from the back, or we'll do a bit of a swap around. This is your sort of quite sizable shower room with your toilet in there as well.
It's a good size.
I mean, you
isn't
can
it?
see how high it is just from the sheer fact that how high that cupboard is that's up there as well.
It's a
It's really high. I mean, you've got loads of storage. It's not much use if you're 5'1" and a bit. But if you will, you're probably fine.
good swivel seats,
Yeah.
front dinette.
Yeah, the typical
Kitchen.
kind of layout, isn't it, back here?
There's a fridge built into the.
The fridge is
cupboard.
in this tall bit at the back here where the ladder's clamped in down here, and then you've just got some really huge cupboards, actually. Big drawers that pull out here, and big drawers here too, so oodles of storage. It seems to be quite a nice finish as well, actually.
So this is on a 2018, and it's 44,950, which does sound like cracking value, and it's a Carabus.
So there's traditional slats under here rather than the springs, and lovely thick mattress actually as well. Now, if you're one of those kind of people who are going to tow a car behind your campervan or motorhome, in my opinion, there's only one car that you can do that with, and that is one of these. This is a Up GTI, and I would imagine that is a lot of fun to drive, like a little mini Golf GTI. Brilliant. And they obviously hold their value quite well, because
They
that's
really
16
do.
grand for
Well,
an 18 plate. That's
I
5 years old.
I don't think you can buy these anymore, but they are the real deal. Look at this.
I'm
Look at
loving
this.
the proper GTI interior
And
there.
I thought we were taking home some new bunting for the van.
New car.
New car. We wish. Right, well, it's starting to look like rain and there's no way I'm doing another Peterborough. If you've seen that video of when I was at that show, it was unbelievable. So with the sky looking like it is, I think that's probably our quick wander round of this show done. So, highlights of the show, have you got any?
The lady with the craft bits and pieces.
They were nice,
I'm
weren't
really
they?
sorry. I'm sure Will will put it on the bottom of the screen. I can't remember what the name of the company was. It was Caravan.
Something caravaning,
something.
yeah, crafty caravan.
Lovely.
I don't know.
Really, really nice bits and bobs there. So
Yeah.
take a look at that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think for me, that red transporter,
Yeah, you like
that
that
we
one.
couldn't quite look inside, but I tell you what, that looked absolutely stunning. I love that on the driveway. It looked absolutely brilliant. But apart from that, it's mostly what we've seen before, really.
Yeah,
Isn't
unfortunately.
it? Yeah, we
Nothing
do like
new
to try.
to
And, yeah, we
report.
like to try and bring you new things and stuff that looks cool. Not so much at this particular
Yeah.
show, but we'll
We
still
will
keep
have
coming to
another
them.
wander round if it rains and then
Yeah,
it
there might be
stops.
something else. Actually, the Adria as well. The Adria
Yes.
Active. That's a new van. It looks like good quality. Yeah, could be an interesting option for someone.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Nice.
There's a quick tour of the show. Thanks very much for watching. Hopefully you're already subscribed, but if you're not, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you again soon for some more Campervan Time.